Welcome back, everyone. It is 6:19. We hope you are having a great start. This will brighten up your morning some. The 46th annual German-American Festival is kicking off this weekend in Oregon. Joining us this morning is the chairman of the event, Tim Pisani. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Glad to have you on the show.
Thank you very much.
Nice threads.
We try.
Yeah, walk me through. What is this? This is authentic, right?
Yeah, these are actually Bundhosen made out of leather, traditional, actually Southern German, not Northern German tracht.
Okay, so you said Bundhosen. Most people would have looked at that and said Lederhosen.
Well,
is there a difference?
Well, because it's longer. It goes below the knee.
Oh.
It's more like a knicker rather than Lederhosen, comes short, varying above the knee.
I think below the knee is a good dress code for all of us.
You're looking good this morning.
For me, it is.
And this is this festival is a very big deal. 46 years.
This is our 46th year, and actually it was a start from the immigrants that came over post-World War II, trying to keep our organizations alive. We had 3 halls, and the organizations had 3 halls in Toledo, sort of dying out, and the people that came over post-World War II looked and said that they wanted to keep the traditions alive in Toledo, and the funds raised at the festival were able to create the cultural center that we have out in at Oakshade Grove in Oregon and keep our societies alive and thriving.
It's amazing.
I'm guessing we can get a mean potato pancake at this festival, right?
Our potato pancakes are probably the thing that people know about the festival. Everybody talks about the potato pancakes. Of course, we have a variety of sausages. We're noted for our German beers. We have 34 different kinds of German beer at the festival, and it's more so than any other festival in the whole country. You think about other beer centers like Milwaukee or St. Louis or places like that where they actually brew beers, and we've adapted this thought of having imported German beers. That's what we stress, not domestic beers or any kind of local beers.
Did you bring them?
You know, we can't do that. We can't do that on this set. It would be great.
What's going on here?
It'd be great though to do.
Michael.
I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. When we have somebody in Bundhosen on our set, and he's talking about 34. I studied abroad in Germany. I actually met my wife there, and we are so excited to come this weekend.
Well, good. I'm glad that you're going to come out. The weather's supposed to be great. They're talking maybe 20% chance of showers or something on Saturday, but that doesn't bother us. We're a rain-shine festival. We have plenty of areas that are under shelter, and of course Oakshade Grove is wooded, and a lot of times we can take a lot of rain and you wouldn't even know it because it just hits the tree leaves and sort of follows down the branches and dissipates.
And with 34 beers, I don't think anyone's going to notice anything.
Well, besides the food and the 34 varieties of German beer that you guys will feature, are there any other activities, like sporting events that are happening too?
Continuous entertainment. I mean, we have 3 venues for music and dancing. We've also adapted to some competitions. For example, we have a Swiss rock throwing competition called the Steinstoßen, where they lift a 138-pound rock, and for ladies, I think it's 75-pound rock to see who can throw it the furthest.
Can I compete in the ladies'
That's
competition?
cool.
I can't do that. That sounds really hard. Do you compete in that?
No, I don't compete in that one. Another one that we adopted last year is called the Maßkrugstemmen, where you take a full liter of beer, and it's not a drinking competition, but it's athletic, actually, and you have to hold it straight out from your body like this. You can't let your arm waver or anything like that. Actually, in the United States, I think the record is about 14 minutes.
That's impressive.
And that's a different one. We've traditionally had for children a Hummel look-alike contest. You know, the Hummel figurines.
I have a few at home.
Well, the kids have to pick the figurine that they want. They have to say which number it is because each of them are numbered with a different mold number, and they have to hold the pose for a full minute, complete with props and things like that.
How many entries do you get in something like that?
It used to be closer to 20, and now because the schools are open so early, you know, when it was post-Labor Day, we had a lot more children entering, but now this is sort of a hectic time with schools opening. I think we have 15 this year.
Hey, that's really good.
Yeah, that is good.
What time is that competition? Because that sounds really cute for
That's
parents.
Sunday at 4 o'clock, I believe, and the area that we do that in, the Hofbräuhalle, is just packed with people watching these kids. It's sort of entertaining. We took on a German dessert baking contest about 3 years ago, and so that takes care of the people that like to bake and do things, and we have a new one this year. which is a pretzel eating contest. You know, the
Ooh,
soft baked
that's right up
pretzels.
your alley,
What time?
Michael.
I'm
That'll be 9 o'clock Saturday night.
I'll be there.
You're going to get a rod of about 10 pretzels, and the person that can finish them off the first is the winner.
Can I just
Michael, that's a lot in one weekend.
Can I
He's
just
got a
have
hot dog
one-
thing he's doing
Can
up
I
in
just have
Mines.
right? Can I just have? Yeah, I have the hot dog thing Sunday. That's true. Can I just have one and then bring the other 9 home? As party
No,
gifts?
that doesn't work
That
that
doesn't
way.
work?
That
So you
doesn't
don't
work
keep
that
the leftovers.
That doesn't work that
Can
way.
you? We have to wrap, but can you give us the hours of the festival real quick?
Friday beginning at 6 o'clock until 1 in the morning. Saturday we begin at 2 o'clock till 1. Sunday we begin at noon. However, if people come to the German language worship service at 10:30 in the morning, they'll get admission to the festival for free.
Gotcha. And we have their website. We'll post it on our website as well. I'll definitely have it on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Henrik News. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Yeah, thank you so much, Tim. You were great.
Thank you.
Jack Wren's here. Jack Wren's, you're here because, well, you're a little tardy. I'm gonna sell you out.
Yes, I know. I woke up about a half hour late, but
Joe's
Better
rubbing
than
off.
Joe
better
Galli,
late
our
than
morning
never.
reporter, was
That's
3.5 hours late to work, actually, and he made it on air. So we want to put you on air as well. You brought some pretty cool,
Absolutely.
I want to say gifts, but really just displays.
well, the 46th Annual German American Festival, what you're holding there is what we call a Mass. It's an actual Mass from the Oktoberfest. These were shipped over to us a couple years ago. But if you saw, what Tim was talking about earlier, a competition, they have to hold that out full to the top, full of beer, and the one that's left standing gets to take it home, and a few other gifts as well.
Do they get to, if they lose, do they get to drink what's in it?
We tell them to, with discretion.
With discretion, okay, because I think I could either drink it or hold it, but I don't think I could do both.
And what your cohort here is holding is our beer boot, which you purchase. It holds 2 beers, and it was a promotional item we started a couple years ago, and we're continuing through that. It's become quite a neat souvenir for folks when they come out to the festival.
And it's authentic. That the traditional, boot shaped glass is something that is especially popular in Bavaria, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so we heard about the Boondhosen, now you
I
have.
love your outfit, by the way.
Yours is a little
It's
funkier.
awesome.
I'm not going to lie. It's impressive.
Jazzy.
What I'm wearing is traditional lederhosen.
All right.
I happen to be a part of the Holzheimer Boom Toledo, Ohio, which is a German dance group. We perform all kinds of cultural and traditional Trachten-style dances, and part of a national dance competition. One of the things that we have at the festival this year is real interesting is we have a group from Cleveland that we've brought along to entertain the folks. They won the national competition in 83 groups just this past year, so we're very proud of that. But that's what I do here for the local group. If you ever see the guys that chop the log, I'm one of those guys.
Oh, neat.
Nice.
That is so much fun. That is.
I love
cannot
your
wait.
socks, too. That just makes the outfit. Socks are awesome.
They're all hand-stitched, hand-done. Takes a lot of time.
Would you mind standing up, actually? We'll get a tight shot.
You can be our model
Yeah.
this morning.
It's 6:30. We can show close-ups of people's legs, right? I don't know.
This is what they call Livonia leather, so it makes a real big
Whoa,
smash.
whoa, whoa.
Wow.
It is early.
Don't mess
What's
with
this
him.
gadget over here? What is that?
You
Well,
have
it's a dagger.
Oh.
This is.
Aren't you sad?
Wow.
Run! Run, China! I'll save you.
This is a Hirschhorn, or what they call an elkhorn.
Wow.
And this would be presented to some kind of a hunter for some award or an honorary situation for that.
That's neat. And you picked it up as part of the get up here.
As part of the part of the costume. Yeah.
All right, neat.
Loving it.
Hey, Jack, thank you so much for coming in. We'll forgive you for being late
Thank
because
you
this
so
was a
much,
great
buddy.
segment. Thank you, really.